Hello, I'm Dale Petrak. This morning I had my CZ457 MTR out to the range, and I was shooting at 180 yards, and I wanted to test out to see how various kinds of ammo were performing. I was planning to shoot several versions of the same ammo, for example, several lots of TAC-22 and several lots of Team. But there was a storm coming in, and so I didn't get as long out there as I'd hoped. I did get a lot of TAC-22 and 2 lots of Team kind of run through the system at 180 yards, and so this is kind of the result. I'll have the picture of the target up as well, so you can see it. The TAC-22 in general kind of performed like you might expect. In this particular case, the target was overall 2.89 at 180 yards. It had a vertical spread of 2.88 inches and a horizontal spread of 1.91 inches in this particular case. The horizontal, the wind was coming from my back at about the 6 to 6:30, sometimes 7 position. It was pretty steady, so it didn't have a big impact on it. Most of the reason you see more vertical and horizontal, I expect at this particular kind of ammo, is that the ammo is inconsistent in terms of velocity a little bit. The second target with the TAC-20 shoe shows that more kind of completely. We have one complete flyer that just went up here. I have no idea why it went there. There was not really that much change in the wind, etc. And we have one that's a little more off to the side in terms of the horizontal. And we have a bizarre one that also went down here. Now, certainly it could have been something I did, but it seems unlikely. I didn't notice anything. But the majority kind of were in this area. And so what we see is with the whole vertical spread overall, it was a 6 inches if we take the flyer low and the flyer high. But most of it was kind of centered around the middle. 9 shots or 8 shots really were about 3.76 vertical and 2.18 horizontal. So essentially at our 2.5 to 3 inch group. Then I shot the first lot of Team, and what you see is that the group was 2.58 inches overall, with a vertical spread of 2.32 and a horizontal spread of 2.53. So about 2.5 inches roughly for the group at 180 yards with TAC-22. The second group was a little better. That was a group of about 1.99, oh, I got my hand in the way, 1.99 inches overall with a vertical spread of about 1.68 and a horizontal of about 1.58. So roughly 2 inches at 180 yards. Second lot of Eley kind of Team shows the differences between what one lot and another does. Here we had an overall group of about 2.88 inches, but there was much more horizontal spread, 3.40 and 2.3835. Now the 10 shot group was 3.62. We had the weird flyers over here, but these 8 were within 2.83. The second group of that same lot did much the same thing. Again, the weird kind of stuff. 8 were within 2.30, with 10 being 3.83, with the vertical being 3.61, and the horizontal being 2.73. So what you saw, or what I think I see, is that much like experiences might suggest, lot differences between the ammo make a big difference. There's some variations. The one lot of Team is very consistent and shot very well out of the rifle. The second lot of Team was much less consistent at 180 yards. I don't think when I shoot these at 150 yards, 100 yards, and at 50 yards, that I see these kind of variations quite as extreme as what I do at 180 yards. It starts to really amplify after 100 yards in terms of differences in velocity and consistency within the ammo. And so it becomes much more important for me, it seems, to do lot testing if I'm going to be really reaching out much beyond 100 yards. Next, what you'll find is the shooting video. I may or may not speed it up. I haven't decided yet, to give you a sense of what that looked like for those that are wanting to see the process with my long shot camera and CZ457. Thank you.
I'm out here on the range today, and I'm shooting at 180 yards. I'm shooting a variety of ammo. Right now I'm about to try TAC 22 at 180 yards. There's a slight wind coming from about 6 to 7. It is otherwise a fairly nice day. The wind is picking up, so I don't know if it will get worse as we go, but that's kind of where we're at. Can't remember if that's 10. I think so.
grabbing them.